Skin cancer. A 58-year-old Oklahoma woman tells the story of how her skin cancers bothered her constantly for more than 15 years, until she started applying one of the Cayce remedies for such problems. Her face was the site of the trouble. She stayed out of the sun or wore a wide-brimmed hat to shade the sun from her skin. But when she discovered what to do, things began to change. Here is her story. There was a tiny bump on my forehead which never healed. It formed a scab, it came off, bled a little, formed another scab, ad infinitum. I finally mixed 2 teaspoonsful of castor oil with 1 teaspoonful of baking soda and placed some of this on the irritated place, covering it with a band-aid. In 3 days, the irritation disappeared from sight but not from touch. I could still feel it. At the end of 2 more days treating it like this, it was gone and has not recurred. The skin is an organ that has always fascinated me. It can be the skin we love to touch, or it can be disfigured and hence repel us. It is known to have a great deal of resistance to disease, but researchers don't really know why. In acupuncture, millions of unsterilized needles have punctured the skin, yet it is rare indeed that any skin infection is reported. I have never seen any in my practice, however, some treatments have had a minimum of sterilization. It has been reported in these pages that castor oil used on puncture wounds has had consistently excellent responses. Since castor oil tends to increase locally the activity of the lymph, it appears that the Cayce readings saw immunological responses coming from the skin itself by the use of castor oil. Recently some research on the skin indicated that 4 minor categories of cells are interspersed among the major cell groups within the skin layer. These 4 are melanocytes, the Merkel cells, which are probably related to the mechanical sensing ability of the skin, the Langerhans cells, involved in the body's immune responses, and the lymphocytes, which interact with the Langerhans. The Langerhans cells originate in the bone marrow and play a pivotal role in signaling the immune system that the body is under attack from foreigners. That signal is then transmitted to the lymphocytes, and the response is to remove the foreign material. The researchers R.E. Billingham and J.W. Streeling of the University of Texas explain that the epidermis, the outermost layer of skin, may now be considered similar to the blood in several important ways, the immune response being perhaps the most important. http://worldwideweb.edgarcayce.org/health/data/data/catharup1.html 46 of 69, 10 hours 23 minutes and 44 seconds p.m. Edgar Cayce Health Database, anecdotal case reports, remedies, products. So let's keep helping that immune response in any way we can. Left square bracket note, the preceding report was provided by William McGarry, M.D. and is excerpted from the A.R.E. Journal. September, 1983, Volume 18, No. 5, page 221, copyright 1983 by the Edgar Cayce Foundation, Virginia Beach. VA, right square bracket.